on our way to the hospital. We're supposed to check in at 8 and it's 7:40. We are a little nervous, but just because we don't know what to expect. But yep, we're gonna be there in like a couple minutes and keep you guys updated. So we are in the room.
We are.
I've changed into the gown. We got, I know, my stomach looks crazy because of the monitors.
Crazy stuff all over the place.
But we got here at 8. I took the medicine to start working.
Yeah, it's 9:45.
9:45
ish right now.
Yeah. And then they said they'll check in like 4 hours to see how I'm doing. See if they can do another medication or if we have to wait a little bit. But basically just gonna rest, try to sleep tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be
in the thick
more
of it.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I got my IV. Sorry. And yeah.
Everything's ready.
Just waiting now.
Want me to record the actual labor process? That's kind of crazy.
No. This is where Edgar's gonna be sleeping.
Great bed.
And then there's my spot, obviously.
Yours isn't that much better.
But yeah. Okay, so there's been a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
We had the Foley balloon. I think I talked about it. They were literally like 2 big balls of fluid that they put in your like cervix.
They were like buzz balls.
To help dilate, and then they were in there for a good while. They placed them like at 8 in the morning.
Around there, yeah.
And then they didn't come out till like 5, a little before 6 p.m. And I am 4 centimeters dilated. They broke my water and it literally gushed everywhere. Like,
and I missed it.
He had gone home to shower and grab some stuff
food.
and grab some dinner, and it happened.
Yeah, I was in the drive-through line. And she texted me that they broke her water.
But before that, I was just getting the Pitocin for drip to get the contractions. And the pain got pretty bad. And then I ended up getting the epidural, so now I actually feel very good. I actually got to sleep a little bit and actually eat, because I didn't even eat lunch because I wasn't even hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I have my milkshake and I ate
a burger.
Cheeseburger. And now we just wait for baby to get here.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I mean, it could still be a few hours.
It'll probably be, I think, later tonight or early morning. But yeah, just I feel so much closer now than we were.
She's doing a great job, by the way, guys.
So
great job.
Okay guys, so I'm actually gonna stop the video here because I didn't record anymore after that part in the vlog. Things definitely went not how we expected, and yeah, I'll get right to it. So like I said, we went in for an induction. I was given the little pill, I forgot what it's called. Oh, Cytotec. And I got 1 dose of that, then we did another dose, and I was just trying to walk around in the halls, you know, to kind of help induce labor, get it going. And afterwards they did the Foley balloon, which is 2 like little balls that are connected. I'll insert a picture here. But they put it in your cervix. Essentially, it helps dilate your cervix so that it can keep progressing. So that was done. And then Pitocin was started after that. I was 4 centimeters dilated, like I had mentioned in the video. And then baby's heart rate was elevated and baby was stressed. When I was walking around the halls, I had to go back to the room and sit in the bed because the baby wasn't tolerating. And then they just kept repositioning me in the bed all night. They didn't know what was causing the baby's heart rate to be doing that. All they knew is that baby was stressed. The doctor had to come in overnight because they were monitoring the baby's heart from home when the doctor was at home. And then she had came in a couple times just to see how I was doing. I was doing okay, thankfully. It was just the baby's heart rate that they were really worried about. So the doctor said if I don't progress anymore by the morning, there is the potential to have to do a C-section just because the baby is stressed, and they want me and the baby to be okay and be healthy and want the baby to deliver safely. So we agreed to that. The doctor came back in, I believe it was like 5 in the morning, and I had progressed from 4 centimeters to 6 centimeters, but the baby was still not doing well. Her heart rate was stressed, and we decided that a C-section was going to be the safest. So that morning at 7, like 30ish, they took me into the OR and they ended up doing a C-section because I was taking a long time to dilate, but mainly the baby's heart rate was high and baby was stressed. So I ended up having the C-section. At this point, I thought we were at the end. I was so happy. I was like, I get to meet my baby, and you know, we do the C-section and this would be all over, because we had gotten there on a Sunday and now it was Tuesday, and I was just ready to have our little baby and, you know, go on with our lives with a little baby. But yeah, baby came out. They presented her like over the little curtain like Simba. They showed me her. I just saw her for a split second. I heard her crying, and everybody was ecstatic. They were saying, oh my gosh, because she was a big baby. And they kept saying, Celeste, where did you have this baby? She's so big, she's so big. And then all the doctors and nurses, they were all trying to guess how much this baby was. They're like, she's gotta be over 9 pounds. And Edgar was like, she's so big, she's so big. And I just want to say, guys, she was big. She was 9 pounds, 9.5 pounds, 9 pounds, 8.7 ounces. I don't know how she was so big, but she was. And yeah, it's just kind of a fun fact there. But anyways, she was crying very strongly. She was purple when she came out. She was crying really loud. There's no issues with her crying, but her color wasn't really changing. They checked her vitals, and her heart rate was, not her heart rate, her oxygen level was really low. It was in the 40s to 50s. And at first the staff thought it was the probe to read the oxygen wasn't reading well, so they tried different machines to see if maybe it was just the probe not reading well. But it was actually accurate. That was our baby's oxygen level. It was super low. So immediately they took the baby into the nursery. I didn't get to hold the baby. We didn't get to do skin to skin, that 1 hour of they call the golden hour. We didn't get to do it. We didn't get to cut the umbilical cord. We didn't get to do all of the first things that we were excited to do and wanted to do. But you know, our baby's healthy now, and we're just so happy, so blessed to have her home now. But yeah, she was taken into the nursery right away, where the pediatric doctor was there, and he was making some calls to a bigger hospital, because our hospital is not equipped for pediatrics, like for intensive things like that. We can only do like lower level basic things at our hospital since it is smaller. And they did an echo on our baby, basically an ultrasound of the heart, because they were saying that she is breathing well, she's crying very well. They don't think it's anything to do with the lungs. They think it's a heart condition that, or something heart related, that's causing her oxygen level to be that low. So when they did these calls, they did like kind of like a FaceTime call with some doctors, and they were reviewing the ultrasound. The doctor was able to make a diagnosis then and there, which was TGA. It is basically transposition of the greater arteries, and essentially the two big arteries of your heart, she has them, but they were reversed. So basically they were flipped, and if they're flipped, then you're not getting the oxygen that you need. So it is very rare. It's a life-threatening condition to the heart. It is something she was born with. Like I said, it's life-threatening, so it was something that needed immediate treatment. She had to get life flighted, so flown out in a helicopter to the other hospital that was 3 hours away, so she could get proper treatment, because with this condition, the only way to get better is to have a surgery and fix the arteries. Essentially, you just have to flop the arteries with the surgery. So as you guys can tell, this was something very serious, and it definitely took a whole different turn in our labor and delivery. It is not what we expected. We didn't know about this heart condition prenatally. It was not diagnosed until postnatally after baby was born. So it was all so new, so shocking, and you could tell just so overwhelming, because it's not what we thought would ever happen. No one ever thinks something like that's gonna happen. And yeah, so that is here. The next clip that you guys are gonna see, I had some oxygen, because that was when the baby's heart rate was really high, so the doctor wanted to see if maybe giving me some oxygen to help oxygenate the baby a little more would help the heart rate. And then they were also giving me fluids to see if that would help the baby as well. Those interventions were done, and the baby's heart rate, of course, did not improve, and that's when they did the C-section and all those things. But yeah, I just thought it was important to include this clip in here, because it goes from showing us waiting for a baby, and then it shows the after videos that I got. Basically, that was when we were at Sacred Heart, and we were at the other hospital with the baby. I was in a wheelchair because I had a C-section, and I was still in recovery, so Edgar was pushing me around, and he was taking care of me while we were going to visit our baby as well. So we were in the NICU for 3 weeks. It was a long time from home. We were away from home. Essentially, we were moved into that other city where the hospital was at to be with the baby, and she is home now, and thank goodness. I am so blessed. We're so blessed that God has held us all through this very difficult time that we went through.
She's looking at you.
I don't know if she can see that far yet, but